there, I'm Dennis Tech Daddy Elmore, and I'm a digital nomad. Hey, you think you're interested in coming abroad, getting your passport, in places like Thailand? Take a look around on my channel. I'm in Pattaya. You might like what you see. I'll even show you around and even supply you with a few tips on how you can live your best life. Live it on your terms. That's the most important thing. Hope to see you in Thailand.
Hi there, everyone. Here we are again, here on Steve's balcony. You can see this beautiful balcony behind us. Well, not behind us. We're on the balcony, but you can see this beautiful view behind us of Jam Tien. There's some buildings there, and the beach is on the other side here of us. But yeah, we're here again today. I want to try to inform you on a few things. Today, we're going to talk about dating in Thailand and how to find a young lady or an old lady, depending on what you're looking for. Doesn't matter. I'm not ageist. I'm pretty old myself, so I get them as they come. But yeah. So hey, Steve, introduce yourself again.
Hey, Steve. Nice to meet you. 60 years old. Been here for about 6 months. I'm loving it, and we're gonna talk about how to prepare yourself to come and find a vacation girlfriend. All right.
Vacation girlfriend. Steve, I've never heard that term before, vacation girlfriend. Could you enlighten me on that a little bit?
Sure. So you come to Thailand. Normally, somebody might go to a bar, a go-go bar. They may not be aware of that, but the girl will come home with you. You pay a bar fine. We'll get into that later. Pay a bar fine. You take her home for short time or long time.
Mm-hmm.
And long time can be 1 day, 5 days. Yeah, but you got to find the right girl for that, because the last thing you want to do is be with a naysayer or somebody who's negative, or we all know how that can go, right? So you want someone who's in tune with your sense of humor, and that can be done. That can be done. All right. So what I have done is, you go to a local dating site. There's Thai Cupid, there's Thai Friendly, Tinder. I've never done Tinder, but Thai Cupid and Thai Friendly. Check it out. They're a paid subscription. Write in your bio that freelance girl is okay. Those are the working girls. And communicate with several dozen. Let them know when you're coming. Let them know what you're looking for. You want a vacation girlfriend, and prices.
Now that's a different term for me. He's giving me all these Thai terms and these things that I really never heard before, because I didn't actually go that route this time, and I never even tried these newfangled apps that he's mentioning. But I did, when about 7 years ago, when I did go to the Philippines for the first time. I went through pretty much the same process, almost. I think it was Filipino Cupid or something like that.
Okay.
And I went on there, and I knew nothing about the girls, and I went through actually literally minimum 300 minimum. After going through almost about 1,000, because they respond as soon as you go on there and you let them know that you're coming to that country, and you get a response like you're over flooded. Your email box is like, and I had to go through 300 just to find the one I thought. You never know until you meet them, that would be appropriate for me. So what did you call them again? A something girl?
Vacation girlfriend.
Vacation girlfriend.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay. This is fun.
I like that. I called it my concierge.
All right.
That's what she's my concierge.
Or assistant.
So yes,
Yeah.
Someone as soon as I get off the plane, they're there, and they just guide you through the country as best they can. And so I chose, my personal preference was, and this is just me, because a lot of people, like, as soon as they see the girls with the lipstick on and the fancy nails and the hair down, they're like, okay, yeah, she's beautiful. For me, it's like, that's an extra cost. I'm looking for the girl from the mountains, ain't got no makeup on, and is wearing a raggedy dress and some buns. So that was my preference. But again, you live and you learn. When I got to the airport, she had on the tight jeans, she had on the makeup, She was slicked down and she was ready to go.
That's a good point. You know, I have asked in the past to send me a photograph with no makeup
Right.
because the next day when they take the makeup off, it's not who you went to bed
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Right?
that
So
happens.
that happens everywhere,
Right.
Not just Thailand.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Right. So I'm saying this. I guess he's saying this to for cost prevention, right? Because dating or just experiencing the bar scenes and things like that, and the go-go bars, it can get very expensive that way, that route. Am I right?
indeed, it's not cheap. Short time is anywhere from 1,500 baht to long time is 5,000 baht. So
right.
$45 to 300.
And not to say that's a bad price. I mean, but it's not something to get addictive to. You know what I'm saying? Because these girls are pretty good and they're pretty beautiful, and you can be addictive if you're not careful.
Yeah, this topic is for those who are here for 2 to 3 to 4 weeks and going home.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't for those who are living here.
Right.
Because if you're gonna go that route, it's gonna be costly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you rent a girlfriend, you can pay 50 to 100,000 baht a month, which is $1,500 to 3,000 a month, depending on the age of the girl, what she looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try my best to be as low budget and low cost as possible, and just make a friend. Which is I'm friendless. I have no friends. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot to pick from and a lot to choose from, and it can be overwhelming, and if you're not careful, costly too.
Yeah, and I think I brought this up to Dennis because I hear a lot of the men around here talking about their frustrations of not being prepared. So I would say to those who are coming, join a dating site, find some girls.
Right.
Now this is a little deceptive, but don't let them know that you're still out of the country.
Right.
Let them believe that
Very
you're in
good point.
Thailand.
Very good point. Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't talk to you.
Right.
And that's the problem. You arrive,
That's true.
and then all of a sudden you want to meet 10 girls, 15 girls, whatever you have lined up, right?
Right.
That is a timely effort, and
Right.
that could take 4 days, and that's 4 days out of your 2 or 3 weeks, and get it set up before you come.
That's good advice. That's very
Yeah.
good advice.
And then here's something else: if you don't have time to do the website, because it is tedious, right, and time consuming, what I would say, and I learned this from a guy, and I won't mention his name, but this is the kissing contest. And go to any go-go bar, go to the mama-san, and say, hey, mama-san, I want to do a kissing contest, 100 baht per girl. Which is not just 100 baht, because you want to give them the 100 baht plus a drink.
Let me know if y'all want to see that on this channel, the kissing contest, because I will go out and spend that 100 baht for y'all.
Well, mind you,
and
it's just not 100 baht.
Right.
If there's 30 girls,
Right.
that's 3,000 baht.
Right.
So that's $100.
Right.
And what they win is they get to win you. You get to take them home, and that is fun. I haven't done it, but my buddy described it to me. He's an actor. I won't mention his name. A well-known actor, and it was enlightening to hear the story and the fun he had going through that to find some hottie.
Wow.
Right,
Wow.
and someone who enjoys kissing.
Right. And I've heard of another thing where people can actually pay you online through WhatsApp or Cash App and things like that. And, we can get some girls to drink. There's a lot of drinking contests, and you might meet a pretty young lady through that process.
Yes, I have heard of that. That would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But the actual app thing, again, back to what Steve was saying, I haven't done that when I did the Thailand thing, because I think I was ran my course on that when I was in the Philippines, and I seen how that worked. And it worked out pretty well for me because after going through the 1,000 or something, then broke it down to the 300 and something, talking to them, found that one that was like a ride or die, and she was there for me. The plane came late, like 1 in the morning when it was supposed to be there 11, and she was still there waiting at the airport, ready to go. And she did take me around, and she didn't let me go though for about 2 years. She didn't want anybody talking to me. She was like, for my own protection, don't talk to him, like
For your protection.
Right.
For her protection.
Right. Well, I was new at the thing, I was new at the game, so I was like, okay, and I see a lot of these young cats nowadays coming to Thailand, and I see them going through almost the same process, and they're going through girl after girl after girl, and then they're videoing it, and they're saying, oh, well, this girl did this. I don't know if it's part of their whole stick, and their whole video experience or their channel experience, where they're going through girl after girl. And I'm like, oh, been there, done that.
That's another point. The girls talk to each other.
Oh yeah, they got a grapevine. Like
they got a network. I don't know how it works. But
yeah, they do
communicate.
They do.
If you turn out to be an asshole,
yeah,
they're gonna know you, and they're gonna take pictures of you and post, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name, but he was a person who came here in Thailand, and he ran through a bunch of Thai women and did them wrong, and I believe his immigration status was pulled as a result of that.
Wow.
And he went to the Philippines, and he started a harem.
I think I heard about this guy too.
Yeah.
Another friend of mine who's another
Good-looking guy, right?
Yeah.
But
Tell me about
anyways,
this guy. Yeah.
You got to treat people with respect when you come.
Right.
If you don't like them in the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
be articulate and be fair, and it works out. But if you're an asshole, you're gonna have problems.
And again, I think it's very important, based on what we're saying, to kind of prioritize. Again, this is just my opinion, because everybody could, fun in the sun is like, hey, from 17 years old to 30 something years old, that's just what you do, right? Fun in the sun, it doesn't matter. But if you're looking for somebody serious, I think you should like prioritize and try to app thing and get to know the individual, and like Steve said, don't let them know when you're coming in town, because you have to sift through, because one might not be the one, and you might have to,
Another good point. So if you're coming for 2 weeks, plan on staying in your hotel for 3 days, and then switch to another hotel for 3 days until you find somebody who you really want to spend your time with, and then get that kick-ass hotel and enjoy your time here. Because just like everywhere else in the world, not everybody is balanced, and you might meet a girl that's gonna hound you down and make your life miserable. I've never had that, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've had that. Unfortunately, I've had that. That happens too, right? It's a good thing and a bad thing, because Filipino women in a particular time when I came, like I said, 70 years ago, they're very attentive, they're good women, and so are the Thai women, but everybody got their own techniques. And the young lady that I had, she was doing my nails, my toes, she was bathing me, all that. And and when I used to talk to other Filipino men but they were like, my wife doesn't do that to me. I was like, okay, so this is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had me locked in with this whole, cultural thing that I didn't know about, that, worked for like, getting their way and making sure they keep, you away from, the flock, so to speak. So it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun thing. But if you're seriously looking for somebody serious, I recommend you go through the dating apps and services, and like Steve said, and set up a system where you can meet them gradually.
You brought up another point before. when you meet someone and they're going to pick you up from the airport, and from that point on, they're not only your girlfriend, but they're your tour guide. They'll order your meals for you.
Yeah.
It's you don't need to speak Thai.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, and that's one of the situations where you don't want to go through a third party agency. This is something you have to like actually follow through and follow up on your own. You know, because everybody have their own personal preferences and should know what they're potentially looking for in a female partner or just a friend, so to speak.
And don't be afraid to ask. Right? And when a girl does respond to your website, if you go that route, make sure you communicate, hey, did you get a chance to read my bio? Are you okay with the bio? And as soon as they say yes, it's on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And you're going to have many, like you said, 1,000. It's not
I had over
uncommon.
1,000, man. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I was like, I was tired of hearing the email thing, but bing, bing, bing. I was like, whoa. You know, as an old guy like myself, you know, the ego kicks in. Like the attention is like, oh, great, but then it's a job.
and let's not be in the clouds in this. They're here to make money.
Yeah.
You're supporting them and their family.
Right.
Yeah, this is normal.
Right.
Most girls, if you pull a girl from a go-go bar and something happens in the family hometown, you're going to be asked to pay for that.
Right.
And many other things that we can get to on another video. But yeah, you become their daddy.
This is why I said, me personally, and you know, again, you have to be in the trenches because you don't know who is who, and you never will unless you're here. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I prefer to pick the girls from the mountains. But hey, sometimes the girl from the mountains is just taking a break from working in the go-go bar for that month.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You know, you have ladies in the massage parlors that you know, are looking for long-time husbands and boyfriends. You have ladies in the like you said, in the bars and in the go-go bars doing the same. And again, you know, you never know who you're meeting in the streets, you know, unless you're going to like a Robinson's or a store like that, and you see them working behind the counters, and then you can approach them from that perspective. You know, they're working to make their own money, and that's a different girl in itself, too.
Yes, and when you do pull a girl from a cashier counter, you become her source of income.
Right. That's right.
So
that's right.
We are in that loop again where,
that's right.
Okay, she's going to be living with you. Well, she has obligations to herself and her family.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any children?
Right. That's right.
You become the provider.
That's right.
You become daddy.
That's right.
So be prepared.
That's right.
Be prepared.
So
and when you pull somebody for 2 weeks, you're paying their salary to their employer.
That's right.
It's a bar fine.
That's right.
So whatever that bar fine is, you got to pay every day for the 2 weeks.
That's right.
Accept it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Plan for that expense and enjoy yourself.
I hope this is good information out there that you're getting. I hope this is good information that you're getting out there and it's useful for you, for anybody looking to come abroad and looking to find a girlfriend. Anything else you want to add, Steve?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, this is Dennis, Tech Daddy Elmore. And Steve, I don't know if you ever want to give your last name, but it's your choice.
Sanchez.
Steve Sanchez.
Retired probation officer, Los Angeles County.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
East Coast, West Coast.
California.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the subscribers that have always tuned in and are still subscribing. I appreciate you. And again, the link for Steve's information and his channel will be down below. And I appreciate y'all chiming in. And until the next time, it's Tech Daddy living in Thailand. See you later.
I'm JLJ.com.
All right. The man, Steve.
Peace out.
All right. Hey.